It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away. But me, I'm catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static. And me, like it automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Oh. Next time, let's talk about it. Or maybe start again. Shocked to think I used to pity you. To think I used to pity you, it's true. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to talk to you, it's true.
Vengo en busca de respuestas.
Welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Youngsters Anthony Towns and Zhang are in the post. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Levine. And it's Rubio in at the three.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wiggins has got the opening basket of the game for the Timberwolves.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The shot by Nash, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And he lobs it.
Amare Stoudemire.
That was incredible.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. They get it back. Here's Levine, guarded by Marion. Levine can't hit. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Stoudemire. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
There's the pass to Richardson. Richardson missing again. On defense, Phoenix. Offensive rebound. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Wiggins is got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Now here's Nash. This one for three. The wide open look here for Marion. Off target from outside. And Minnesota has possession. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, that was a max-range alley-oop pass there, guys. It's got to be. I don't know if anybody's thrown one any longer.
Well, that's just crazy.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? That's what makes it even more unbelievable.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunker. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily. Appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Jackson, he's checked in for Richardson. Muhammad, he's checked in for Minnesota.
What a move. Came out of the spin, stopped and popped. That is impressive.
Wiggins against Jackson. And the foul called on Sean Marion. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dash. Payne comes in for Towns. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shot clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Barbosa against Wiggins. Barbosa's shot is off.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point. And I think that caused the miss. And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's Payne. The Suns getting the bucket. Pass to Wiggins. From the arc. Pekovic dishes to Payne. Wiggins kicks to Payne. Second shot opportunity. Prince misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
To the inside. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Barbosa. Rejected by Payne. Feeds to Muhammad. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevate. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action to start the second quarter in just a moment. this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Richardson is out there with Marion. Then it's Stoudemire.
Out of bounds.
And there's Jackson. And it's Nash in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Phoenix with the ball. Stoudemire the pass. To Richardson. Poked away. Nash kicks to Jackson. From 13, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he can't hit the second. It's Nash with the drive. Run past the arc. And it's blocked.
Still
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here is Nash. And the shot is long. Nash has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Levine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Richardson kicks it over to Nash. Shot's good.
Nash with the shot.
Nash has got the first basket of the second quarter for Phoenix.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressor thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And now the Suns, a fast break. Jackson's got the ball. And that one is good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
For Minnesota, they have both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Phoenix making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. And
it's Garnett penetrating. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's tipped. And Stoudemire slams it in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Levine. Another miss by Minnesota. Suns lead by 6. Pulls it from 20. Rubio with the rebound.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Nash. Here's Hunter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one, Sun changes to Phoenix. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Barbosa in for Jackson. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And the Suns making a change here. Outlaws checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jang. Prince comes in for Towns. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Nash again. Wiggins. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Johnson!
And the Suns lead by 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Nash. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Suns leading by 4. Finished off the break. Nash has got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Assist from
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Phoenix.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. They need to come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer to this. You know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Minnesota making some changes. Payne comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Muhammad in for Levine. Hunter, the pass to Barbosa. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barbosa's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Wiggins drives in. And the shot is good. Wiggins has got 12. Nash kicks to Hunter. Pekovic with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Muhammad with the steal.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. The shot's good from Nash.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Wiggins drives in. Misses the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their...
And the first half is now in the books. Suns lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, your Suns
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
How about Wiggins in this one? He has 12 points.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, youngsters Anthony Towns and Zhang are in the post. Levine is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rubio in the 3 spot.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rubio misses. Suns lead by 8. Here's Richardson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Richardson's got his first basket.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And it doesn't even draw iron.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And a change for the Timberwolves. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Rubio dishes to Levine. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's the fast break.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Towns, the pass to Rubio. Here's Levine, defended by Nash. Clock at 6. Here's Rubio. No luck. Now the Suns take it the other way. Stolen by Levine. From about 19 feet. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Some changes for Phoenix. Outlaws checked in. And it's Barbosa in for Steve Nash. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Gorgie Dang. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Levine.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jackson. Sweet little floater. And the Suns lead by 10.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to them here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances.
And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Marion. Barbosa's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Dishes to Prince. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson, that's good.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Prince kicks to Rubio. Back to Prince. At the top of the key, Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And Phoenix pushing it up now. With 4 seconds on the clock. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got 10.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. They've got Johnson. Hunter is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Nash. And it's Richardson in the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Johnson dishes to Richardson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And what's your take guys on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Richardson.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Wiggins drives in. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. Suns lead by 17. A nice shot by Nash.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That is good.
Assisted.
Maybe shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Shot is off. Good D by Rubio. Timberwolves trailed by 17. And taken away by Johnson. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard.
Phoenix
This
foul
is a good
call.
timeout to kind of calm his guys down
That's
and
his second
hit the reset
foul.
button.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Suns. And then for Minnesota. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Suns foul call.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Ball going up court. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 6 assists now in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
On the wing, Marion. Back to Nash. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Stoudemire. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 18.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Levine. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Jacks up a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Adrian Payne. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And he makes all three.
Phoenix timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And now, your Sun Dancers.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Jang. And Marion gets it to go.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Phoenix leading by 17. It's Nash with the drive. Garnett grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Assist goes to
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. There's Nash with the three. They recover it. Tries again.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Nash. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Johnson kicks it over to Nash. And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 19.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And it's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stoudemire.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Leandro
Barbosa passes to Hunter. Outside Jackson. Here's Outlaw. Can't connect. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Amari Stoudemire.